Hey, howdy everybody, and welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum Part 5. And we're here in Agate City, Agate Village, where we left off last time, and we are to head to Mount Battle. I did go ahead and grind down the other 9 Shadow Pokemon we had in the PC off camera, so some of our Pokemon did level up. Espeon's like level 38, everyone's like level 35 minimum. But here is Mount Battle. We'll be here quite a bit later on, so yeah, get familiar. Let's see, this person running around. Anything cool? There's some items around here, I believe. I might be getting this confused with XD as well, the sequel. But yeah. Obviously, Team Snag'em, the Cipher people are here, not Team Snag'em. So, let's go ahead and see what they're up to, because I'm not finding any secret little items out here. Alright, and once we are inside, a bunch of creepy trainers attacked the building, yada yada yada. Let me go ahead and drop a save. But yeah, we've already caught 17 Shadow Pokemon, so we'll see.
You heard about us from Duking? You must be here to save us! You see, it was me who contacted Duking for help. I didn't think you would get here so quickly. But please be careful, the power of their Pokemon isn't normal.
And alright, we'll see what's up. Of course, they have Shadow Pokemon. This is kind of a special one, though. We do have to believe, I think we have to go through 10? It's been a while since I've done this, but yeah, whoops, hold on. Aren't you mistaking something? All training has been put on hold. But if you really must, sure, I'll bow to you. Okay. Alright, Ryder Turo here. Let's see what he's got for us. Trapinch and Numel. Not bad, both Hoenn Pokemon. So again, don't think there's going to be any Shadow Pokemon here. But here we go. Our front leads are Espeon and Ampharos. There we go. Espeon is level 38 now. Ampharos is level 35. I want to say Ampharos is already level 35. I'm just really trying to get her to learn Thunder, so we can do some more nice double team with Feraligatr. But for now, Thunderbolt is not bad to have either. Let's go. Actually, it is, because these are both ground types. Master Dakim, or Dakim, will reprimand me. So let's see, this Dakim character. On to Battle 2, though. Turo took a fall, did he? I could never count on that guy. Well, I'll just think of it as there being more for me to enjoy. Come on. And Hunter Drovic is coming in. Swinub and Baltoy. Again, these ground-type Pokemon, we're going to switch back out. I just bring in Feraligatr to surf everyone, to be honest. I'm gonna get reprimanded too. And alright, let's see. Battle number 3. We've got ourselves a young lady here with a leopard hat. Ryder Kimmett here. Let's see what she's got for us. Sandshrew and Geodude. So they all have got about mid-30 ground-type Pokemon. So again, we're just gonna throw in Feraligatr and steamroll. That's Ryder Kimmett out the way. Just today, I'll back off easily. So let's see what awaits us at number 4. That trio you've already defeated. If I likened them to food, they would only be. Whoa, that's French or something, man. The real battling begins now. And Ryder Raiden, or Ridden, bring up Pineco and Baltoy. So this could be. Is this going to be a Johto encounter? Because I know you can get Fortress in one of the 2 games, so I think it's Colosseum. However, I'm only aware of 1 Shadow Pokemon in this facility, and yeah, it is not little Pineco here. The real battles begin after me. Alright, Ridden. We'll see what he means about that. We do have to go through a whole wave of 10? No way.
Wow, you've come a long way from home. You should be proud of yourselves, but prepare for a thrashing. I never miss targets, I get them in my sights.
Oh, when I get them in my sights. Got Hunter Telia hitting us up for a battle. Let's see what's up. Trapinch, Barbroach. I don't think we can have either of these Pokemon for now. Alright, in battle number 6, Street Performer Nortz would like to battle. Let's go and see Cacnea and Spinda. Okay, I just switched Mischievous up front because we are running low on HP on Feraligatr and Ampharos, so kind of worrying. I used all my potions when I was grinding Pokemon Heart Pages down earlier, so I didn't run to the Pokemon Center to make it a little faster. So yeah, we're a bit low on medical items, but I typically don't use them. It's the first one I really have. But yeah, I'll see y'all after we're done with this one. Reaching number 7, Hunter Weeg would like to battle. We're running out of Graveler and Sand Slash. We are running very low on Pokemon and very low on HP. I've got like a Hyper Potion. I've got 3 Hyper Potions and a Super Potion, 1 Revive. So kind of just waiting to see if we need to use anything. But yeah, it's kind of looking like I should have grinded up my levels a bit. I was not aware they were almost level 40 here. So yeah, that's kind of a big shocker. Alright, and up ahead at number 8, we can see a very familiar sprite, a Cipher Peon looking lady. I guess we're all a little guilty of underestimating you. You've earned some respect, but I'll make sure you regret ever coming here. Okay. Cipher Peon Kissin, however you like to say that. Houndour and Coughing. I've got Umbreon and Espeon up front. Really just been hitting a Side Beam and Bite operation. Umbreon did learn Feint Attack. I got rid of Hidden Power, Secret Power, because I will keep Taunt. That is kind of useful, I won't lie. Let's go ahead and just try to make that Houndour flinch and try to one-shot Coughing here. But yeah. Alright, using the last Hyper Potion on for Alligator, let's go ahead and get to number 9. Cipher Peon Baron is here. Let's see what he's got for us. Geodude and Geodude, so good thing we put for Alligator. I mean, we probably even need to heal for Alligator. I did it just in case. Yeah, it does like Dakim or Dakim is up next, so that's a little scary. We didn't just lose Espeon, but like I said, I have 1 Revive. So honestly, we'll see what we can do. Yeah. Alright, so we're about to hit level, we're about to hit Battle 10. I've gone ahead, sorry if you hear my chair squeaking. I went ahead and put Mischievous in for Alligator up front because this is an Earthquake user, so I do want to knock them both out as quick as possible, and Mischievous will, just be immune to it. And then we're going to want to throw Ampharos in at some point to get some paralysis going, and then Espeon and Umbreon, tank, and then just like Glass Cannon if we need it. I don't think we will though. But let's go ahead and take on battle number 10, shall we? Fine. After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over? Huh. This is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say. Yo! Nice sound effect. You treacherous swine! How could you refuse to battle? Treacherous! You didn't really think that a worm like you could win. All you had to do was hand over the Time Flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Ein's lab. Huh? Who are you? What were you underling? What were my underlings doing? That outfit of yours. You must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Celebi's forest. And now you've come to mess with me, the great Dakim. Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones, so you'll never even think of bothering me again. And alright. We find ourselves up against Cipher Admin Dakim. Dakim? I don't know what you want to say. Flexing. He's got the Alder keychain there. I wonder if this is Alder before he became champion of Unova region, huh? Makes you think. Starting out with Golem and Matang, though. Two very weak to serve Pokemon. So hopefully we can do some good damage. I got Mischievous with that Shadow Ball, but one of them will Protect, no doubt. Because like I said, he likes to use Protect and Earthquake to really, knock you down. We could use a Rain Dance to kind of boost the power of Surf, but I don't think it's really needed. But we'll see. Stab Surf, how much are we doing? Not much on Matang. And yeah, Golem protect itself. And luckily we called that one. And I did a bit more than Surf. Not too much more though. Psychic, okay. He didn't use Earthquake. Had me scared, but it's a good amount of damage for on a bulky water type. Go ahead and try to hit that again real quick. Let's run that back for Alligator. Did not go for the double protect, that's very good. And about the same amount of damage. And we knock out the golem, so luckily we did not need a rain dance, but yeah. Probably would have helped a little bit with Matang there. Mischievous sitting level 36 though. Pretty okay stats. It doesn't evolve in this game, like I said, so those stats are the stats, unless you EV train it. So I got Marshtomp up next. That is interesting. That is very interesting. We're gonna want to get Marshtomp out of here quick. I don't have a grass type. And it's immune to electric, of course. That's why I'm using it in the Battle Tower and Emerald, like I mentioned. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Oh, Camerupt is next. Okay, so we don't have to worry just yet. Because, like I said, he does have a Pokemon you want to catch. But it looks to be in the back of the party. So we're just going to keep hitting these dual moves here and see what happens. Hopefully we don't get taken out by that Marshtomp. It's not quite a Swampert, but they can still be powerful. Camerupt's not gonna last to it. It's ground fire. I don't know who designed that in the water type region, such as Hoenn, but yeah. Yeah, that's a fair bit for a less than not effective move. It's just in the same type. Entei up next. Okay. And that's the Pokemon we don't want getting hit by Earthquake, because yeah, we have to redo all 10 or all 9 battles to redo this encounter. Again, you can catch them if you fail them, I believe. But I like to catch the first try, so that's my goal here. Let's see, what is Marshtomp going to do? Muddy Water. Alright, so we can probably knock out Marshtomp, and we'll probably switch for Alligator in for the lovely Ampharos. And hopefully we don't switch into an Earthquake, because yikes, that would suck. But we do outspeed, so let's go ahead and hit that. I can't remember if we did enough damage. It is physically bulky, so I'm a little worried, I can't lie. Well, let's see what happens. Come on back for Alligator. Probably could have used Bite just to be safe, but we'll see. Fire Blast. Who are you gonna hit with that? Oh, ooh. I almost said thank God, but if he had knocked it out, we would not land a Shadow Ball. Hopefully, though, is this enough? Stab Ghost with Spell Tag? Yes. Okay, so we have Entei secluded all by itself. All we gotta do is land a Thunder Wave now, and we are in business. So hopefully, I did put the quick thing on Ampharos, so hopefully it kicks in here. I think it did. It went first. Ampharos is not faster than Entei, I don't believe. Or Mischievous for that matter. Entei's paralyzed. We're gonna hit it with that Psybeam. I don't think we are actually. It's Dark type, so it's probably, yep, we got to target Mischievous. So let's go ahead and switch in some Pokemon, do some chip damage, and we'll check back in when we start catching this Pokemon. Alright, and yeah, I will have to see you guys in like another 10 minutes. Alright, and I finally caught Entei. It took me about 2 more tries because I ran out of serves halfway through because I ended up spamming for Alligator too much in the beginning of rematching the first 10. The way you handle those Pokemon with your audacious skill. Who are you? Master Dakim! Ah, Scrub! You were hopelessly outclassed against him. You had 0 chance of winning. I'm pulling out for now. You go to Ein's lab and help out there. As you wish, sir! This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made, even now. You better get serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. And alright, so we got the legendary Pokemon Entei. So I did lie to you. There are 3 legendary Pokemon in this game. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. But that's it. Unless you have the bonus disc, but that is a mythical Pokemon. But just Shadow Rush for now. And yeah, that's Entei. I will not be using it. But let's press forward, shall we? I believe there's an item on the ground I can pick up. Probably another Ein file. An F-disc. Okay, that will come handy very much later. Ow! That wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. Thank you. I'm Vander. I'm an area leader here at Mount Battle.
I'm Ruby, and this is Joshua. We're glad to see you.
Ruby explained everything that happened to Vander. Huh. What you've told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training trek. It said the Time Flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. But here, I want you to have this. And we get a Time Flute. Now you can get 2 more of these, but I believe you have to battle through Mount Battle 2 more times.
But, are you certain? May we really have something this precious?
Of course you may. I'd rather you have that Time Flute than have those crooks take it by force. Use it and save the Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. And cool. But let's also go check out this item case that popped up now. TM47. I have no idea what that is. Alright, a Steel Wing. So, if you need that for anything, you can get it here in Colosseum if you'd like. You can get battle points here, that kind of stuff. So we got Poke Coupon Exchange. Priceless. Let's see. We got TM29, Psychic, 13, that's Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, and I guess Double Team. So those are some pretty good TMs to be able to, just buy and then transfer to a game, or trade a Pokemon here and do that. Because if you do the Mountain Battle the 3 or 4 times optionally, that the game wants you to 100% it, you'll definitely have enough for a couple TMs. But let's go ahead and heal up, save, and get back on the trail, shall we? Alright, and now that we have cleared out Pyrite Town, you can actually battle this fellow once again. I'm going to wait, because his Pokemon are level 40, so yeah. I should probably go train to Mount Battle myself. You can see Umbreon is getting a bit behind in levels. As I mentioned earlier in the series, Mount Battle is the place that you will grind levels to purify Shadow Pokemon instead of this Battle Circle up here. And it goes a bit easier and faster because you don't have to walk back and forth as far to heal your Pokemon in between the rounds. And then, yeah, the battles will get longer as you progress through Mount Battle because the Pokemon get more difficult, and therefore you enter Hyper Mode more, which means you can call the Shadow Pokemon more, and in turn their Shadow Meter is going to, or their Heart Gauge is going to open up faster by being called. But let's go ahead and go back to the police department. I think it's this one. Oh, here we go. Another animation upon entering. Wow! I'm sorry, Chief, but there's big news. You see, Chief, there's some mysterious syndicate poised to take over the world. Huh? Chief? You're the Chief. I beg your pardon. I'm here, Johnson. The story isn't new. Why are all your reports so out of date all the time? Oh, Chief, there you are. You're such a kidder. And, okay. Can we talk to the Chief? I reckon that Miror B was sent by a mysterious organization in the first place. If my guess is true, there ought to be more than this kind. If I hear anything on my end, I'll surely let you know. You're Joshua, right? What's your PDA number? And we register Cheryl's, the sheriff. Okay, got it. You take care. And can I actually talk to these fellas again, since we've seen Miror B? Oh, it's you two again. I didn't expect to see you two unharmed. Huh, so you beat Miror B. Big deal. This isn't close to being solved. Oh, actually, that is something interesting to bring up. I don't know, did I miss it or not? Let's go back to Miror B's hideout, because there's actually a little cute thing we can do there, but I do recommend you save before we go. Alright, and coming back to Miror B's hideout, these Pokemon are level 40 plus, but we will now be able to rematch all the trainers that were once here before to battle a boss trainer at the end, where we once battled Miror B before he escaped. And yeah, unfortunately, OBS wigged out on me, but if you come to Miror B's room, you'll be greeted by a Cipher peon donning yellow armor, or a yellow suit and a Pokeball themed helmet. He's got a somewhat fun team. Be careful that his Electrode does know self-destruct. He leads with Electrode and Sand Slash. That's all I'll really tell you. He has no Shadow Pokemon. Again, it's just a side dungeon for fun, really. But you do get some decent XP. The team is about level 40 across the board now. I do need to do a little more grinding at the Mount Battle after this episode, though. I want to get them at least 45-ish, maybe a little more than that, for sure. But yeah, there is Mirakle B. You can talk to him, battle him. Like I said, OBS wigged out on me, so I had no game audio for some reason, but I'm glad I caught it early on. Well, not early on, but the end of this episode, but at least it wasn't like Emerald where a whole episode gets posted with that. But let's go ahead and clear out of here. Good luck if you do choose to battle Mirakle B, though. He's not too tough. Oh, Also in here in the jail, we do have a jail key. So, with this jail key obtained, okay, we can do that convo again. Alright, and we can just open up cells now. So, I don't think I was supposed to let this guy out. I was hoping it was just like a test. Oh, TM46? What is TM46? Alright, and TM46 is TM46E. So if you want to steal an item from a battle, there you go. But I accidentally let a fugitive on the loose there. My bad, not very CowboyFitz of me. I was supposed to use it on this one. Because we can actually release Miror B's goons. But they don't really seem to care. Guys, you're free. Okay, well, they're free. And we got a free TM. I'm going to search this last one here, but after that, we'll probably go ahead and check in with Duking now that we're back. Alright, and now that we are back here with Duking, Joshua, I heard, thank you. You did it again, but we don't know why they would go to after Mount Battle. Rue explained what happened to Duking. Ah, so that's why. They were after the Time Flute. That's what it was. Still, the relic in Agate seems to be important to Shadow Pokemon. I think you should check into the relic some more. Okay. And with that being said... And when we head back to Agate Village... Oh, Rui! I heard there was a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. And alright, will do. Let's go ahead and escort Rui back to Grandpa. Ah, Rui and Joshua. It's good to see you back. So, how goes it? Have you trounced the cretins that raided Mount Battle? I expecting nothing less of my own granddaughter, and of course Joshua. Ah, I see. So Vander conferred the Time Flute upon you. Then what are you waiting for? Depart for the Relic Forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah yes, there's something I'd forgotten. Joshua, may I have the number of your PDA thing? And we give our PDA number to Egan. Good. I'll try to reach you at this number if anything happens. This makes us pen pals. And yeah, so now we can just leave Egan's house. He wants us to go head to the Relic Stone. I don't believe you actually have to use your Time Flute on anything right now. We could, because like I said, I do want to use it on Entei and the two dogs this time. Last time... Sorry, Rui? Last time I just hoarded all three of the Time Flutes for no reason and didn't use them at all. So this time I will be using them. And so let's go ahead and see what happens if we go to the Relic. Yeah, nothing really comes up here. And now that we have settled all our business, we've re-backtracked to Pyrite, we checked in with Agate Village, we cleared out the, Pyrite Cave, Mirakle B, fun little dungeon, and we got the jail key. I'll be sure to bring that up next time when it's of more use. But if we head... Oh! I didn't mean to do that. We can actually go to the mysterious lab now. But let's check our PDA, because we did just get a message, it looked like. Mirror Peon nabbed. Chief Cheryl's. Joshua, it's Cheryl's. We've just apprehended a pair of thugs we believe to be Miror B's underlings. We may be able to learn on them, lead on them for information. We have them locked up, so hurry over to Pyrite. We are counting on you. Okay. But as I said, here is the Pokemon Lab, the Shadow Lab. It is right here in the middle of the map. Mystery Lab. Let's go ahead and go back to Pyrite Town. Alright, and we are back in the town of Pyrite. Let's go ahead and check up here. Oh yeah, so this person is now in this cell. This person's in this cell. And did they leave? Did these guys run away? They sure... Oh, they have someone else fill up the room now. So talk to this guy first, Johnson. Listen, Chief Sherrills and I, we caught 2 more suspects. They came back to that creaky old building, and we nabbed them on the spot. Can I unlock all these doors? I definitely could. Do I get anything for it? Huh? You went and checked out the lab? Haha, what could it be? I don't have a clue about what's going on in that lab. And then what about this guy? They said there would be some few prisoners. So they'll split me and Falia. But you know, the guys in the next cell, those voices sound familiar. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Can I open this one up real quick? And let's talk to this lady.
We were collared when we were trying to sneak back down to the under. It's just another thing that goes with this, that everything else you caused. It's all your fault.
And let's talk to this young lady. Elevator going down. There's a key of some sort on her belt. Want to take it. And we can just take her elevator key off her belt while she sleeps. But now, if we go back to Miror B, the Pyrite building. Alright, now that we are back inside of the Pyrite building, we can actually come on over here. This lady, I believe, will fight you every single time you try to use this elevator. Keep that in mind. And she is, again, as I mentioned before, level 40 now. Just about. Alright, but we can now come over to this elevator and use our elevator key we nabbed off of the sleeping victim. And then, we're now granted access to the elevator. Let's go on down, shall we? Alright, and we have arrived in the Under. Welcome to the Under. Oh, wait a second. It's been a long time since anyone has come down here. So, apparently it's been a while.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Under time again today. Without further ado, let's bring out that special someone we've all been waiting for. Lady Venus, please. Hi, everyone. It's me, your Venus. Everyone's Venus, that's me. I have something terribly important to share with you today. It's horrid. There are spies right here in the Under. Can you imagine? We don't really know all the details, but if you see anyone suspicious, please let us know. Everyone, please, I'm counting on you. We need you to get lots of information for us.
And that...
And that was Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Please do tune in again.
And...
No way! They know we came down here already? Joshua, we're gonna have to be cautious.
And alright, we'll be cautious. I don't know, will anyone just battle us? It's gotta be you, am I right? No? You're right. You don't like spies to me. Can we get to a Pokemon Center first? Oh yeah, I guess we don't have to admit we're spies just yet. I do want to save and leave things off here, though, before we go any further, because I know this episode's getting a bit long, and the first 2 episodes were like 30 minutes long, and then episode 3 is like 20, so I want to keep them around 25 minutes, but yeah. Let me get you guys to a Pokemon Center before I just leave you behind in the wind here. Oh, there's a Pokeball right there. Is this a Pokemon Center? No, it is a hotel though. Ah, here we go. It is indeed. Oh, perfect.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Undertime again. Lady Venus, please. Hi, everyone. It's me, your Venus. Everyone's Venus, that's me. I'm very disappointed the spies haven't been caught yet. Can you imagine? Everyone, please, I'm counting on you for more cooperation. And that was Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Please tune in again.
And let me go ahead and save here, because as you can see, we are in some trouble, a little bit. They're on our tail, basically. But that is going to be it for today, everybody. I do hope you enjoy. Sorry for the audio mishap right at the end there at Mirakle B's hideout. Again, not quite sure what's up. OBS just has its days, you know. But as always, guys, I've been CowboyFitz. Oh, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Share it with your friends if you think they'd also enjoy this type of content. And as always, I've been CowboyFitz here with you today, and I will see you all next time. Later.